Hello, loves. Enchanted Oracle with you. And Blessed Be cards by, of course, Lucy Cavendish and Jane Starr Weils. And the card that came out, sorry, I had to do another record because I kept getting shine. What's going on? Was a blessing on your creativity. So maybe you haven't been feeling very creative lately, but all that's about to change. And it feels to me like call in those people who give you those creative ideas, who help you with the know-how. Maybe you've got an idea, but you're just not sure on how exactly to do a particular thing. There's other people around you who will help. And there's also, like you got your craft gurus, your people in the know, and call in those friends who can help you. And don't feel silly about that. Feel really good about that. It's like um, the more help you get at the moment, it'll be fun, it'll be easy, and the creativity will just flow from one thing to the other. You know, when you're a creative person and you start off with one project and next thing you got 20 more in your mind. Now, the other card here is blessing to find the truth. So maybe perhaps there's been a situation where everything's been hidden, people have been lying to you, things are not as clear as they should have been or what they could have seemed. It does feel to me like if you're on the warpath, people are going to get out of your way. They're feeling quite intimidated by you, by your self-power. And it is a time for you to, if you're doing a particular career or you're doing a particular project, there's something that you're into, whether it's a hobby or you want to turn it into a business, some sort of processes that you're doing, there's something there that it just feels to me you've really got to decide if that's really what you want. If it is really what you want, go for it. You know, heaven's behind you, the gods are behind you, goddesses are behind you, the universe is behind you, the big G, whichever way you want to describe it, they're behind you, they've got your back. As long as it's what it is that you feel is true for you. If it's not feeling true for you, you're feeling a bit wonky about it, perhaps put it to the side or get rid of it completely. You can always pick it up again later to find out if it is what you really want. Because sometimes think we're not quite ready for something, even though we think we are. And we push, 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 and we can't do that. At the moment, it's not a pushing thing. It is go with the flow. Rules are changing. Rules and regulations are changing everywhere at the moment, every 5 minutes. There's things globally that are being discovered, uncovered, revealed, etc. And it's a lot of the darkness that's coming up and coming out. And it's like I keep saying, like, things are going to get better, things are going to get better, because eventually they will improve. And there's some of you I know that this lockdown type style hasn't impacted you, and in fact it's increased your business. So, and there's other people who are absolutely devastated by it. So depending where you are and what you're doing, if your life has been stopped by this, maybe it is a time for you to reassess yourself and ask yourself what it is that you really want to do. If this is the path that you have chosen, is it the one you want to stay on? You can change your mind. And there's one more here. Oh, hope you can see that. Sorry, I'm chasing heat at the moment. I've got the heater on in here in this room. You got a blessing on your intuition. So if you've been practicing your cards and you've been practicing, say, numerology or whatever divination tools that you've been using. I mean, she's got a crystal ball there, probably some crystals, the Weils owl, so she's getting messages from above. She's using symbols. What do they call it? It's right on the tip of my tongue and I just can't say it. Sacred geometry. Whatever it is, and she's using the trees, so nature, colors, color therapy, understanding what all the colors mean, where she is at in her life, getting really in tune with your witchiness and your intuition, and the 8 there being, the flow. So don't get stuck, because 8s are also about stuck energy. When you think that you know everything about a particular thing, there's always something else to learn. Don't ever get into that ego where you think you know everything, because you don't. You can tune into everything. If someone asks you something, you certainly tune into it. There's no ifs or buts about that. It's a case of if you want to know. Now, she looks to me like she's actually touching someone else's hand. So there's also the spirit messages there as well from other realms. And who do you want to be in contact with, and who don't you want to be in contact with? Beings of light, higher beings, those who are passed over, talking to the dead, all that sort of stuff, doing clearings. Your intuition is spot on. Intuition can come in the forms, they're all got sort of names and everything, but, whether it be by taste, by smell, a knowing, a feeling, just suddenly there's an outburst of words that you know, however it is that comes to you, trust your intuition. Now, sometimes you might feel a bit overwhelmed where it feels like, oh no, I'm getting the two opposite things, two opposing forces. And it's like, yeah, that does happen. And that can also mean that you have the choice, or the person you're reading has a choice. So it is about the choices, and you can see the different dimensions, the different outcomes, the different realities, different choices that they may take. They're different options that they have. Whether it's option A, B, C, or D, or F, or whatever, or whether it's you're seeing different dimensions and how their life is playing out in different realms all at once. So it depends really on what your intuition, what you see, what your secret powers are. And you know what your secret powers are. It's not for anyone else to tell you what they are. It's for you to discover. Self-discovery. You can do it. You do have it in you. Okay, well, that's gone on for a bit longer than I thought. Okay, Enchant Tess Oracle, love you all. Enchant Tess Oracle. If this is on YouTube, like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Ciao. Love you all, darlings. Ciao.